Bhaskar Menon was a music industry executive of Indian origin. He hailed from Palakkad, Kerala, India. He initially worked with the Gramophone Company of India Ltd. Dum Dum, Calcutta, India as the chairman and MD. From there he was taken to the United Kingdom by EMI as the first chairman and CEO of EMI Music Worldwide. Bhaskar Menon was best known as a music industry executive, overseeing the EMI Group's worldwide operations and subsidiaries. A citizen of the United States, Menon was born in India where he was educated at the Doon School and received a BA Honours degree from the University of Delhi. He earned a master's degree from Christ Church, Oxford University, and joined EMI Limited in London, transferred to India and the Far East. He was appointed chairman, managing director and chief executive of EMI's Indian subsidiary. Menon returned to London as divisional director and general manager of EMI Limited, responsible for the group's interests and investments outside the UK. He was concurrently appointed managing director of EMI International Services Limited with direct operating responsibility for companies in 25 countries. He represented EMI on the boards of several subsidiary and associated companies including Capital Industries in the USA and Toshiba EMI Limited in Japan. Menon transferred to Los Angeles and was elected president and chief executive officer of Capital Industries Inc., a public corporation in which EMI held majority interest. He was appointed a director of the parent board of EMI Limited and elected chairman of the board of Capital Industries Inc., in addition to remaining president and chief executive officer of all its operating companies in North America including Capitol Records, the Merco and Music Den Retail Group, Capital Magnetic Products Division, and of the Screen Gems and Coal Gems Music Publishing Companies and United Artists Records, which he acquired for Capital, EMI. He was also chairman of EMI Films Inc. and EMI Television Programs Inc. Menon turned around the financially troubled Capital EMI into a successful major player in the music industry. In a 1978 article, the publication New Musical Express noted, within a year he had turned Capital's $15 million loss into a profit. His motto for his employees was simple: uncompromising excellence in what you do goes without saying. We expect more than that. A recent posting on the FYI Music site had this to say about Menon's achievements at EMI. Menon pulled the British company's sprawling assets, spread over 46 countries, under one roof and created EMI Music Worldwide in 1978. Menon was a great team builder. He had a passion for music and he loved entertaining and hanging out with musicians. Just like the incredible team that built Warner, Elektra and Atlantic. From what I remember of Bhaskar Menon, his kindness, generosity and sharp intellect were appreciated by the stable of talent the company acquired and held on to in those years. Menon was born on the 29th of May 1934 in Trivandrum, in modern-day state of Kerala in India, to Saraswati and K.R.K. Menon. His father, K.R.K. Menon, was a civil servant who was independent India's first finance secretary. He was exposed to music with the Indian classical music that he was exposed to from his mother's side. He studied at the Doon School and earned his master's degree in 1956 from Christ Church, Oxford. He married his wife Sumitra in 1962. Menon started his career with the British music record and publishing company, EMI, in 1956 after graduating from university. He moved over to EMI's Indian subsidiary Gramophone Company of India in 1957 and went on to become its chairman in 1969. He would work with the group for 34 years in various positions. As its first chairman and CEO, Menon formed EMI Music Worldwide in 1978, which brought together under his unified global management all of EMI Group's records and music publishing interests throughout the world. Among the world's foremost companies in the entertainment business, the multi-billion-dollar EMI Music Group, headquartered in London, has operations in over 46 countries. When Thorn Electrical Industries and EMI joined together to form Thorn EMI, one of the world's largest companies in their respective businesses, Menon was appointed director of the parent board of the merged company at its inception in December 1979. He remained chairman of EMI Music Worldwide and a director of the Thorn EMI plc board until he retired from the group in 1990. During his many years in the international music business, Menon was closely associated with the careers of a number of outstanding popular artists such as the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, Pink Floyd, Queen, Jack Jersey, Glenn Campbell, Kenny Rogers, Tina Turner, Annie Marie, Peggy Lee, Paul McCartney and Wings, Duran Duran, Nancy Wilson, Iron Maiden, Dinah Ross, Bob Seger, Carole King, and Steve Miller. He also worked with classical performers like Yehudi Menuhin, Herbert von Karajan, Maria Callas, Ricard